Welcome all to another episode of the James Wise Magic Review. Let's get started because it's been a while. Today we are going to be reviewing Card and Bottle by Laura London. Basically, it's a card. Well, obviously by the title, it's a card and bottle. You take a like a soda bottle, like a Coca-Cola bottle or whatever. Have a spectator select a card, sign it, place it back in the deck, shuffle it up, and you just take the deck. You smack it on the bottom of the bottle, and the card appears inside. Now, I would like to point out the download quality and the teaching of it is a little bit lower than most products. This is produced by Illusionist.com, and Illusionist lately has been coming up with really high quality stuff. And the quality of the quality isn't like really low, like to the point where it's just terrible. It's just a few notches down. It just looks like someone just put up a tripod up and Laura just talked into it. There wasn't like fancy lighting or fancy editing or anything like that. But it really doesn't, take away from anything. The teaching is, I would say, probably not exactly for beginners. If you're just like a month into Magic, you probably will have a little bit difficult time with this, mostly because Laura just kind of assumes you know what what she's talking about, and like the whole download itself is only about 10 minutes long, so she kind of goes into it kind of quick, assuming that you know what everything is. So not really for beginners, but about intermediate and up, we'll absolutely understand because it's not difficult. I watched it, I knew exactly what she was talking about, but during it I was like, probably someone who's just starting out will have no idea what she's talking about. Alright, so let's talk about the gimmick for this trick. I would like to point out the gimmick. I'm sorry, that was my phone going off. Anyway, I'd like to say that the gimmick does not come with this trick, because it is not a DVD. It is merely a download. As with filming this video right now, maybe they'll change it later, I don't know. But as with filming this right now, it is only a download, so the gimmicks do not come with it. The reason why is because the gimmick is not necessary. It works totally fine with with the regular thing. But if you just want to kind of go that extra mile, she teaches a gimmicked way and an impromptu way. And if you really want the gimmick, you just contact Illusionist. They'll send you it, but it's not needed. I personally think it would have been kind of cooler if they made a DVD of this and they sent it. It's kind of like you don't just kind of go that the extra mile of hey, we don't exactly need to do this, but since we want customer satisfaction and want to go that extra mile and that extra step, here's a DVD with the gimmicks that you don't necessarily need. But it's their company; they can do whatever they want, And I'm not really complaining because I'm probably not going to use the gimmicks. Maybe one day I'll find a use for it and want to make it, go that extra far. But I personally don't need it, so it's not needed. And what's really cool about this is the card can be signed. There are so many card and bottle effects out there, and I would like to point out this is not like a groundbreaking, revolutionizing card and bottle. It is just a card and bottle. It's nothing, brand spanking new that's going to change the way we look at card and bottles forever. It's not. It's just a way to do it. If you're just kind of scouring the internet or your local magic shop and you're looking for a good card and bottle, but just haven't really found a method that you really liked, or found one that didn't require so much setup or gimmicks or anything like that, this is just another method. If you're interested in it, of course. But like I said, it's not groundbreaking or anything, but the card can be signed. The spectator themselves can shuffle the deck as much as they like, and they can look through the deck and see that the card is still in the deck before you smack it in the bottle. It's actually really cool. One of my favorite things is, I don't know why they didn't advertise this in the video, because most like object in bottle things, especially when the demo video is using a plastic bottle, most people would think, oh, well, it's just a slit in the bottle, you know, it's a little hole in the bottle, so you can just put that phone in there, you can put that card in there, or, you know, whatever it is you're putting in the bottle. And I don't know why they didn't advertise it this way, but I would like to point out there are no slits, there are no holes. The bottle itself is not the gimmick. You could use any bottle. Say you're at a party, graduation, birthday party, or you're just hanging out with some of your friends. You see a soda bottle right there. Boom, carton bottle. It's awesome because the bottle itself is not gimmicked in any way, shape, or form. And I don't know why they didn't advertise it like that, but I would like to point that out. The gimmick itself is not the bottle. Okay, so I would like to point out one thing. I was a little hesitant to get this trick, honestly, because I've been seeing a lot of hate on it lately on forums and Facebook posts and all that stuff. And I was just kind of wondering why. Why is there so much hate? And I was trying to read why. And so many people were like, oh, you know, the Illusionist team, you know, they're editing, you know, so you can't really see it, and they're, you know, misleading you to think it's something else, and you know. And sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I was running up and down stairs while I was gone. But one, I don't really see where the special editing happened, and even if it's, there's only one thing I could possibly think of, and honestly, I don't see how that really changes anything. I mean, there is one part of the trick where you need misdirection for something, but why does the camera need to be looking at the misdirection thing that would expose the trick for you so you wouldn't actually buy it, when, you know, the audience members are gonna be looking over here anyways? So I don't get their complaint. Okay, so my personal thoughts on this. Like I said, it's not a groundbreaking method or anything like that. It's something that is pretty simple and straightforward. And I think like I said before, I think it would have been nicer if they just sent you a DVD with the gimmicks already included, even though you don't need them, just to go the extra step. But it's just my own personal kind of thought about that. And I honestly don't see what all the hate is about. It's not an amazing illusion that's going to change Magic forever, but it is, you know, I have been looking myself for a good card and bottle that didn't require the card already to be in the bottle, or, you know, gimmick bottles, you know, all that nonsense. And, you know, I have seen some other card and bottles effect that are impromptu and stuff, and this is just another method. I think it's important in Magic to have several different ways to do the exact same thing for a spectator, just in case if you're ever in those positions where you're out with friends or whatever, and you don't have a specific gimmick on you, or, you know, you just want to spur of the moment, hey, you know, put this card in the bottle real quick, and just so you have out, so you're just not kind of standing there awkwardly like, yeah, I actually can't do that because I don't have my stuff with me, you know. So it's just one of those things that I personally enjoy, so I recommend it. Okay, so some final thoughts. This can be purchased on illusionist.com for $14.99. I'll post a link in the description below where you can view the trailer for this trick and buy the download if you're so interested in. Now, for $14.95, I feel as though that's just a little too expensive. Not like, oh my gosh, this is so ridiculously expensive. No, it's not that expensive. I just feel as though since it's just a download, you're not getting the gimmicks, and it's just the download itself is only about 10 minutes long. I feel as though that $14.95 is a little steep for that, for what you're getting. I think about $10 would have been just fine. I think that would be a perfect balance right there. If it was like, you know, the DVD, maybe in-depth more teaching, and the gimmick came with it, you know, a $20 DVD would be perfect for it. But whatever, you know, it's not my company. They can do whatever they want. And I still like the effect, and Laura London so far has still been impressing me ever since I saw her on Penn and Teller's Fool Us, and again with this card and bottle, it's pretty good. She's impressing me so far. So that is all for today for the James Wise Magic geez, I can't even say my own name, the James Wise Magic Review, and I will see you guys next time.